Today I want to share 7 signs with you that prove to you in your current relationship, or in case you're single, in your future relationship, that a man truly loves you because you are a high-achieving woman, and not despite you being a high-achieving woman, because you deserve a man who admires you and who loves you for being the high-achieving, successful woman that you are. You don't just want to date a man who thinks to himself, oh, I don't really like her being a high-achieving woman, but okay, I'm going to put up with it. That's not what you want, and you deserve better. And that's why you should be looking for these signs, because, well, you want to date a man who appreciates you and also the qualities that made you successful. And the number one sign that a man loves you because you are a high-achieving woman is that he supports your dreams. I mean, so many women have been conditioned with the idea that they always have to support a man's dreams, but they can never really work on their own dreams, and they always have to forget about their dreams to then support their man's dreams. This is something that has to change. I truly believe that in a healthy relationship, both partners should be able and willing and ready and motivated to support each other's dreams. So if you're in a relationship with a man and you share your dreams with him, maybe your dream is to become the most successful lawyer in your area, or to become a really successful doctor, or you want to start your own business, or if you already have a successful business, you want to take it to the next level. And he then reacts like this: yeah, but I want you to stay at home and I want you to do the dishes. Then you should really think about whether or not you are compatible with each other. But what if he says, oh yeah, that's awesome, I will support you, I think that's a great idea, and he might even share some ideas and insights with you. Then you've met a keeper. Then you've met the right man for you. And if he then also admires the qualities that make you a successful woman, then you can confidently assume that this man loves you because you are the amazing high-achieving woman that you are, and not despite being a high-achieving woman. So for example, let's say your man admires your ambition, and he compliments you on your ambition, and he likes that you are an ambitious woman. This is one of the qualities that most likely led you to becoming successful. And this means that the man that you're dating admires a certain quality that made you successful, which means, by definition, that he actually admires you being the successful woman that you are. Or, for example, financial independence. I mean, to be honest, admire my girlfriend because she's financially independent. That's also why I know that she loves me for who I am. I'm a very successful man, I have different successful businesses, and I want to have a woman by my side where I know with 100% certainty that she's with me because she loves me and she's not with me because of my money. And that's why I admire the fact that she is financially independent. She has a good job and she also has a business on the side. And the same might be true for the man that you are dating. And of course, that doesn't mean that he wants your money when he admires you for being financially independent. There's a big difference between a guy, for example, and I'm going to use an extreme example now to illustrate my point, who says to you, oh great, you're financially independent, awesome, I don't have to work anymore, I can play video games all day long, woohoo! That's of course not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a man who admires the qualities that made you a successful woman. A man who admires you for being financially independent, and maybe also a man who sees it exactly like I see it, that it is in fact a big benefit if a woman in a relationship has a certain level of financial independence, because then a man can also be sure that yes, she loves me for who I am and not because of my wallet. So these are all signs that a man loves you for being the high-achieving woman that you are. And he respects your work hours and he is okay with it. And to be honest, that's also something that works really well in my relationship, and I'm incredibly thankful for it, because I often travel for business, I travel to different cities, sometimes also different countries, and my girlfriend is totally okay with it. She's very supportive of that. And at the same time, my girlfriend has a business on the side where she often works on the weekend, and then I'm also okay with meeting her in the evening or late afternoon, and I don't complain and say, yeah, but why don't you have time Sunday morning for me? Because I respect her dreams in the same way as she respects my dreams, and we support each other when it comes to our dreams. So if, for example, you're dating a man who constantly gives you and sorry for the direct language, but he constantly gives you shit for working too long or for never having time for him, then you have to think about whether or not you are compatible. Of course, there are certain extremes when it comes to that. I mean, if you're, for example, always working and you only have time for him 1 hour a week, then of course this might not be enough to sustain a healthy relationship. And in this case, you might want to think about whether or not your career is in fact sabotaging a relationship. But if you have time for him multiple days a week, also several hours every day, but he then complains that you never have time for him, then of course it's the other extreme. And then you should be looking for a guy who values you and who also respects your work hours. And if you then find a man who loves you, who truly loves you for the woman that you are, for the high achieving woman that you are, or at least he likes you and he's interested in you, and you want to make him fall in love with you, you want to make him so obsessed with you that he can't even think of other women, then you might want to find out how 7 of my amazing coaching clients did exactly that, and you can find out more about it by going to gethimkeephim.com/obsession. That's gethimkeephim.com/obsession. Alternatively, if you don't want to read about their experiences, you can also go directly to gethimkeephim.com/video. That's gethimkeephim.com/video, or you click on the second link in the description. And then remember that a man who truly loves you wants you to be happy. And that's why he supports your dreams, he supports your goals, he supports your career ambitions. He wants you to be happy. Even if, for example, right now you're a little bit stressed out because maybe something happened at work, or you want to switch careers and you are looking for a new job, during that time, your man will support you. And by support, I don't necessarily mean financial support, even though in case it's required, then that's of course also a viable option. However, I'm talking more about emotional support, mental support, and just being there for each other in a relationship. And the right man who loves you will be happy to do that. And he tries to make you feel better when you are stressed from your work. He's always there for you, he supports you, he wants to give you a hug, he wants to kiss you, and he wants you to forget about the stress that you've experienced at work. This is a man who loves you for being the high achieving woman that you are. And now we come to a very important point, if not the most important point of this episode. And this is unfortunately something that so many of my high achieving coaching clients have experienced in the past. A really big and really important, absolutely crucial sign that he loves you because you are a high achieving woman is that he loves you while at the same time expressing his love and never expressing any insecurity about your success. Unfortunately, not every man wants to be in a relationship with a woman who is financially successful and who is successful in her career. However, if a man is truly confident in himself and in his masculinity, he won't care at all whether or not you're making 100K a year or 200K or 300K. He just won't care because he loves you for who you are. And in fact, he, again, as I mentioned before, appreciates the qualities and loves you also for the qualities that made you the successful woman that you are. So if you're currently in a relationship or you've started dating a man who already shows deep insecurity because you might even be earning more than him, or maybe he's earning more than you, but you're very close to his earning potential, then you should see this as a red flag. Because I've coached women in Skype coaching sessions who tormented themselves, who even thought about downsizing their career, who even thought about quitting their job even though they loved it, just because their boyfriend or husband got too insecure about the money that they were making. And this can destroy your self-esteem, it can destroy your dreams, it can destroy your career. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you are in a situation right now and your husband or boyfriend is not insecure, but you want to work less, or maybe you even say, hey, I want to have children, I want to be a stay-at-home mom, then of course it's your choice and your decision, and then more power to you. I'm talking about the scenario where he, with his insecurities, either directly or indirectly, forces you or tries to force you to give up on your dreams and give up on your goals. That's of course a totally different scenario. And in this case, you should be dating a man who is not insecure about you being a successful woman. And he encourages you to go for what you want, and he's proud of your accomplishments. He doesn't just sit there and say, oh yeah, great, you have some accomplishments. No, he's actually proud of you. He encourages you to reach for the stars, and he's proud of your accomplishments. And this is a man who truly loves you. And that's why it's so important that if you meet such a man, that you make him so obsessed with you that he can't even think about other women. And if you want to read about how 7 of my coaching clients did exactly that, you can go to gethimkeeping.com/obsession. And of course, you can also alternatively go to gethimkeeping.com/video to then watch this explainer video about this incredible program that has helped so many of my coaching clients to make their man obsessed with them. And yes, I want to be 100% honest with you. If you decide to invest in this program via the links in the description, I will get a commission for that, but I only recommend this program because it has helped so many of my clients and thousands of women, if not hundreds of thousands of women, all around the world. And if you then decide to invest in it via one of the links in the description, you can send an email to sebastian@gethimkeeping.com with a screenshot of your order receipt, and I will then give you access to a special coupon code that allows you to get your very first coaching session with me for only 100 euros. And by the way, you can find out more about the different coaching sessions I offer by going to gethimkeeping.com/coaching. And if you enjoyed watching this video, if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section below. Share your opinion, share your thoughts. I would love to hear from you. And I would love it even more if you would hit the subscribe button and smash that notification bell so that you get notified whenever I release a new video for you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video.